Hello everyone and welcome to the Year of the Ox. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this Lunar New Year inspired look. And if you're interested, then keep on watching. The first step is to apply concealer all over your lid to create a base. The concealer I'm using is from the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette in the shade N13 with the Sephora concealer brush. Then using my fingers to blend out the concealer. I am using my Sigma Taper Blending Brush E40 to set my eyes with some loose powder. This will also help blend out the eyeshadow that I will be using. I just realized that I forgot to do my brows, so I will do that right now. The brow pencil I'm using is from Skone Cosmetic in the shade Peanut Butter. This brow pencil is really pigmented, so I'm going to use the spoolie that is on the end to soften it up. To set my brows, I'm using the Benefit Cosmetic Gimme Brow Plus Tinted Volumizing Eyebrow Gel in the shade Neutral Deep Brown. I actually don't have a proper transition shade, so I'm using the single eyeshadow from Suva Beauty in the shade Bloody Mary. This color is very vibrant and super pigmented, so I'm going to apply it below my crease and slowly blending it upwards. For the lower lash line, I'm bending my brush in an angle so that it is more narrow and applying what's left on my brush to my lower lash line. Using the same brush, I'm going to dip the tip in the Boxy Charm Hello Charmer palette in the shade Unboxing. For this shade, I'm just going to focus it in my crease line to create some depth. Then with a pointed denser brush, I'm picking up the shade Hookah from Suva Beauty Single Eyeshadow. I would describe this as a darker red purpley shade, and I would want to keep this on the outer third of my eyes. With the Sigma E30 brush, I'm going to take that same shade underneath the eyes, but only towards the outer corner. For the center of my lid, I will be using the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Freestyle highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. But before I do that, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Straight 228 brush and spraying it with the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix to wet the brush so that it can pick up the product better. You want to pat the excess liquid on the back of your hand so that it's not soaked and wet. The Trophy White Gold is actually a highlighter, and I find that the color is too intense to be a highlighter for my skin tone, so I use it as an eyeshadow. With my past experience, if I don't use a wet brush, there will be a lot of gold fallout all over my face. With the same brush, I'm going to dip the tip into the gold to pick up more products and apply that to the center of my lower lash line. I'm taking my clean Lancome No. 12 brush to soften the edges and blend out the gold so that it doesn't look like I just plopped on some gold onto my eyelid. Using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion, I'm going to tightline my waterline. This is one of my favorite pencil eyeliner as it is easy to use and the formula glides on effortlessly. Then I'm going to use the Dolly Wing eyeliner to draw my wing. This is also one of my favorite liquid eyeliner as it is very sharp and precise. Now I'm going to curl my lash. I'm curling my lash with the Lancome Lash Idol Mascara. For lashes, I'm going to use the Japanese brand Eyeliner. For my waterline, I'm lining it with the brown Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Faint, and then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply the same mascara to my lower lash. For the face, I will be using the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Palette and the Lancome Dual End Face Brush to contour my face, and also my nose. Since I will be leaving my bangs down, I won't contour my forehead, but I will add a bit of depth below my lip line. Since my eyes are pretty intense, I don't want to overdo the cheeks, so I'll be using the Lancome Cheek Brush to apply the Lancome blush in the shade Amore Rose to my cheeks. I'm using the Benefit What's Up Soft Focus Highlighter and applying it to my cheekbones, my nose bridge, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. This is a beautiful highlighter that will give you a nice glow, and it does a pretty good job at staying put. I'm using my fingers to blend out the product so that it looks more natural. And for the lips, I've been loving the L'Oreal Brilliant Signature Liquid Lip Color in the shade Be Outstanding. This is a beautiful red lip stain that is very hydrating and will give your lip a high shine. Now that the makeup is done, I'm going to show you how I do my hair. I recently just cut my hair and I can't properly do an updo, so I'm going to do a very simple hairstyle that anyone can do. My hair is naturally parted on the side, but today I parted it in the center. Although it's not perfectly in the center, it still works. It's not like it's the end of the world. I usually like to set some hair on the side of my face. You can set aside as much hair as you want or as little as you want, or you can also tie it all up as well, but that's completely up to you. For me, I like the side hair and I think it looks good, so I'm going to let some hair down on both sides of my face. For the hair that I want to tie back, I usually like to put it behind my ear so that I don't lose it. After setting aside the front hair, you want to take a comb and comb your hair back into a nice pigtail and tie it up with a hair tie. For this look, I don't want the pigtails to be too high, but you can adjust it to whatever height that suits your style. Once both sides are tied up, I'm going to braid each side of my hair and secure it with a smaller elastic so that it doesn't make it hard to hide later. Now that both sides are braided, I'm going to wrap each braid into a bun and secure it with bobby pins. To hide the pins, you can pin some flowers or whatever accessories you have. I actually purchased a bouquet from the dollar store and pull off the stem, and then I glued on some clips so that I can clip it to my hair. You can also do the same. I just find it costs more if you purchase it at an actual accessory store, so this works for me. I usually like to place a flower in the center first, and then put another flower on top and another one on the bottom. For the last step, I'm going to straighten my hair inwards, or you can also curl your hair, but I like it straight, so I'm going to straighten it towards the inside. To complete the look, I'm going to show you how I got these nails right here. But before we get started, just a little disclaimer that I am not a nail professional, and if I can do this, you can too. First, you will need a red nail polish. I actually don't have a true red nail polish, so I'm going to use an orangey red color, which is the closest thing I have to red. This is the Morgan Taylor Orange You Glad nail polish. For this color, I only need to paint one coat and then let it dry. Actually, after letting it dry, I realized it could use another coat, so I'm going to paint another coat to make it more opaque. Once that's dry, you would want to take any white nail polish. The one I'm using is from Conad, and drip some onto a wax paper. Then take a nail dotting pen and place several dots to form a circle to resemble a flower in the upper corner of your nail. Depending on the size of the flower or nail, you can do more than just one flower. I think my nail can only handle one flower, so I'm just going to leave it at that. My thumb is a little bit bigger, so I can add 2.5 flowers to this nail. I'm going to use yellow nail polish and dot a yellow dot in the center of each of the flowers. Once you are done with the flower, let it dry. Then take this white nail polish with a thin brush and do 3 strokes, or however many strokes you like, but I think 3 looks the best. Now I'm going to take a gold nail glitter that also has a thin brush and go over the white strokes that I just did. And also don't forget to add a dot in the center of the flower to give it that gold sparkly look. For the very last step, finish off with a top coat to make all your hard work last longer. I'm going to finish it off with the Diamond Shield Crystal Clear Nail Laminate. I'm not the best at painting my nails, so I'm going to take a Q-tip with some nail polish remover and clean up the sides. After cleaning up the side, your nail should look like this. So that completes the full Lunar New Year look. I know this year is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be no big celebration and no gathering, but I would still love to hear how will you be celebrating the Lunar New Year from home, and let me know what you think about this look in the comment section below. I hope you all enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe so that I know to create more tutorials like this in the future. I hope you all a happy and prosperous new year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!